How you doing? Welcome to
How
the
you
show.
doing? Welcome. What's good? What's good? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, no doubt. Is everything good?
Everything is good, great. We're working, doing music, videos, you know what I'm saying? Things like that or whatever right now.
I see that. So I came
Yeah,
across your video from Preya because I'm good friends with Preya. I've had him on my show. I saw you reposted your video, and I was like, I got to get in touch with you because that lyrical hip hop comes first when I'm doing interviews and promotion because I care about that the most. That's what hip hop is.
that's a fact. Yeah, Prayer, that's my brother. That's a good dude right there. Raw, good flow, good energy. We got a couple songs we did in the studio and we from the same neighborhood and everything like that. And we both striving at the same time on the same kind of. He also is a Libra and shit, so we got a good vibe and all that together.
What was it like the first time you met Preya?
Bro, the first time I met Prayer, it was cool. We was eating seafood. We was in the city, and it was all love, and it was real genuine and stuff. We just started sharing different information about each other, and it came that like we like the same beats, we like the same sounds, we like almost like practically the same thing. So
I was listening to your track "Paid in Full" earlier, and
oh
the beat that reminds me a lot of course, is Ice Cream.
yeah, facts. Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ice Cream. Yeah, that sample right there was dope.
Who put that beat together?
One of my people's in like a dude I fuck with called Good Ams. I'm actually following him, and he's from like Germany or something like that. Right here. This is where we going. He's like from like Germany somewhere type, and then yeah, like that or whatever. But he's a good producer.
I think those boom bap type of beats are your favorite.
Exactly, they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
They are. They raw. You know what I mean? I came up in the late '90s. I'm a '90s. I'm an '80s baby, but came up in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was just the music that we love. We thought was raw and things like that.
Yeah, those are my favorite types of beats too. There's nothing that beats those boom baps.
Nah, nothing. And it's always a good feeling. I'm not hating on the younger generation sound or what they got going on. I love it all too. I love all music, gospel music, country music, whatever got a good sound I love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, the generation that we got right now is, it's dope. I like their sound too. So, but it's cluttered with it. So the real hip hop is gonna be heard. It's gonna be, you know what I mean? You can't keep playing the same things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Would you say that the '90s was the best generation for hip hop?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I think the '90s was the best generation for hip hop. I think after that, the music really lost its feeling. Soul. With the internet things, people lost like the mystery of just being an artist. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. It was always something like when I was coming up and a rapper was coming to the neighborhood to sign autographs to something like you'd never seen him. You know what I'm saying? Only
Yeah.
on music video box or something. So it was like there, it was like, oh, yo, but now it's just like, but far as the question you asked me, yeah, I think '90s hip hop was definitely like the dopest.
Mhm. What do you think '90s rappers did better than the '80s generation?
I think the '90s generation, you know, they thought about what they said before they laid it down. You know what I mean? For one, they didn't just say. I mean, they wasn't just saying anything. Cat hat, fuck the girl with the chain on her head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was more put together. You couldn't just get in there and just like, you know what I mean? Do what you wanted. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. We had to be lyrical. And I feel that everybody couldn't do it. And back then, metaphorically back then, it was, I feel like a lot of artists, just jumped the bandwagon and said, I want to be rappers. And nah, I can't do it as good as him, but I could just say something with a good rhythm.
I agree. I think definitely. I think the beats are way better in the '90s too.
Yeah, me too, definitely. More harder. So even when I get beats played to me, I feel like they're, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're beats from then. I feel like the producer made it. He's from that era. You know what I'm saying? And he's looking for me right now as well. You know what I'm saying? He can't find me. So, when I do get found by producers who, actually want to hear some good music, or people around the world, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes like, I'm going at it with a pain lane right now. I'm just, trying to heal the pain right now. Everybody I'd have been through, the same thing, no father, no mother, you know what I mean? A normal story of the hood growing up. And, it's even worse now, you know what I'm saying? So that's what my music is right there. I feel I'm gonna always keep that content. I can relate from those communities. Like I'm coming from that content of, realness.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. You,
yeah.
you mentioned something before that interests me. You said that rappers would come and sign autographs in your community. Who were some of those rappers? Were any of them famous?
Yeah, back in the days, like ODB, we had like a record store in the hood. So like I remember like Biggie Smalls came through to sign autographs, and Ed Lover, and you know what I mean. It was always different people coming at the time. You know what I'm saying? And then So it's all like I can't remember, but I remember those people like Biggie and Ed Lover, Fat Man Scoop came through, and it was good.
What was it like meeting them?
I met ODB too. I rapped with ODB when I was a kid. It was a real word. I met him. He was like living across the street from my hood, and he was just like, yo, everybody came around, and everybody started spitting. I had to be like 9 years old or something like that. You know what I mean? And he spit with me too. He spit, boom, boom, boom. That was dope. That was like, oh, all right, maybe I could just keep doing this one day if I see. You know what I'm saying?
What
Mhm.
did he say to you about your raps? Did he give you any advice?
He said, yeah, he said I was good for the age I was. He's like, he's good. He's good. I was like 9 or something. Word. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
What do you feel when people say that he's the worst rapper out of Wu-Tang, which I completely disagree with because I don't think there's a bad rapper in Wu-Tang, but you often hear criticism of him, and I think it's really spawned from the new generation.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, 1 second, bro.
Mhm.
What you said now?
I've noticed as of lately that people have said that Old Dirty Bastard is the worst rapper out of Wu-Tang. How do you feel if you've heard this before? What's your reaction to that? Because I completely disagree with that.
Nah, I disagree with that. I actually feel like he was one of the best, one of the better. I feel like he was one of the better. He had his own sound in the group. You know, just look at when he was coming. He did songs with Mariah Carey. His features was, he was good though. It's him, Meth. I feel like they all was in the same like kind of boat. I don't feel like none of them was really rap.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
but I thought he was dope. I thought he was dope.
What's your favorite
Rest in
ODB
peace.
song? Yes, of course.
My favorite ODB song is Brooklyn Zoo. Shame on you. Yeah.
What would you say an album out of Brooklyn truly represents Brooklyn from the '90s?
What you say? Repeat it.
What's an album from a Brooklyn artist that truly represents Brooklyn?
Jay-Z. Jay-Z album.
Anyone?
Yeah, Jay-Z album that represent Brooklyn. I would have to say in my lifetime.
In
In
my
my
life.
lifetime. I felt like Jay was directly talking about me.
Mm. That's a
Word.
good album.
Good album. Good album. Good album.
At what age did you start rapping?
7, 7, 8.
And when did you start taking it seriously? Because like I've seen it was a recent, because I haven't come across you before. What age would you say that you really started pushing to get out there?
2005. So I want to say 2005. I started pushing, but there was a lot of complications like involving like prison and things like that. But yeah, like 2005. So I want to say when I was like 17, something like that, 18. You know, I started getting in the studio heavy. One of the first people I was working with was Chris Gotti, Irv Gotti, and you know, Murder Inc. over there.
Yeah.
And he was like one of the first people I like. That was like one of the first people I met, famous and you know what I mean, things like that. And seeing Ashanti there in the studio, Ja Rule, and
What was it like working with them and like having that experience?
it was dope. It was dope. It was a good experience. They had a lot going on at the time with their Fed case and stuff like that. So things got pretty much held up. So you know, but it was a wonderful experience. I was in the studio with them. I got to see firsthand how an artist is behind the scenes and you know the things that it takes to make a album or a song. You know what I'm saying? A professional way, because you know I'm just getting a hood, boom, 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 the different way that they did it. You know what I mean? They making beats from scratch. They got a whole studio room for just a band and you know things like that.
What would you say is the most difficult part of putting an album together from what you saw during your experience that people on the outside probably wouldn't even realize?
Um, I feel like as an artist, when you're doing so much music, like we don't know when we're making a hit record. I feel like when you work so hard, it's just another record. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got from him. Like I would see him put it together and know that damn, this is a hot song. We sampled it, we did everything to it. So more than likely it's gonna be a hit record, but you know, it might not be. But when you knocking down 5, 6 songs every day, and then when you look up in the hard drive and you got about 92 songs now, you don't know which one is gonna be the hit, really. I mean, you gotta go through that and then, you know what I mean, it comes out like that. I learned that just recently, not too long ago, that a lot of hit records come from consistent work.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel as though is going to be your hit record? Is it going to be Soulful?
I mean, I got a lot of feedback from that record. A video actually drops tonight.
Oh, it drops
But,
tonight.
yeah, it drops tonight or tomorrow night. He sent me something in my email. I gotta see is either tonight or tomorrow night. It's gonna be on Worldstar. It's gonna be on Meet the Connect. You know, my man Stack Pesos, Meet the Connect. He's shooting on Fabio. Everybody, he got a you know what I mean. Good subscription. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna be working with him. I was working with him before I went to prison. And as he kept going, you know, I was in there. He got lit. So yeah, we're gonna drop that on that platform, Worldstar. And then I'm coming back with the Mary J. Blige, I Love You freestyle.
That's going to be fire. That's going to be good feedback for you because when you go to Worldstar, you don't hear a lot of storytelling hip hop or the real hip hop as we
Yeah.
call
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do a lot different. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just stay in my lane and do my own thing and you know.
it. Yeah. That's good. I think we need more balance.
We need more balance because it's a lane for me, and you know, this is art now. I don't look at it like you know, a person is too old to do this anymore. A person is too old to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it like that anymore. I feel like it's art. And you know what I mean? If you stay in your lane, I did a lot of reading on Eminem and things like that, Jay-Z, and you know, they always spoke, never change. Believe in what you dreaming, and you know, one day it's gonna all come together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jay-Z said
So
never change on the blueprint. There you go.
never change. He said never change, right? So yeah, so you know, I stick with that. I ain't changing. I go in the studio, I do that, man. And then it's like, you know, and best believe it's some doubters. I got people who don't think it can work. You know what I mean? A&Rs, I've been working with people. Nah, this is the new wave. You got to do this. You got to sound like this. You got to spin around. Got to dance. No, I don't have to do that. What up, boy? What's good? I'm telling you, all right?
Are they trying to make you sound like all these other rappers on Worldstar?
What you say? What's the question?
Are they trying to make you sound like these people that are telling you have to sound a different way? Are they trying to make you sound all the other rappers on Worldstar?
Yeah. Yep. One of my close friends, you know, when I first got out, like, listen, we're not doing that no more, and change it up. And then, you know, I even try to do it. I try to go in there and be like, let me see if I could do this. What up, bro? Let me see if I could do this. And I can't. So, I mean, I can't do that.
I really don't understand how the industry is just like this now, because they're forcing artists to sound a certain way.
Yeah.
It's really a disservice to artists because no one's creative anymore.
Yeah. No one's creative, and you know, take the time to sit down and think to even and. Yeah.
What happened? Because you kind of like cut out. I didn't hear the rest of what you said.
Well, oh yeah. Damn, what you said again? My bad.
Oh yeah. No, it's just a disservice to artists in the game right now because they can't really express their creativity and do what they want to do.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, that's what all your artism come in, like being free and doing what you want, and you know, and you might hear something that somebody else don't hear. You know what I'm saying? You might have a sound that he can't hear. You might have a dream that no one believes in, but you. It's in your mind. Only God gave it in your mind. Everybody else can't see it. Only you can. No matter what's in there, the hurdles or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff things to be for you, not everyone else.
I know you mentioned before that you really just stuck to reading Eminem and what Jay-Z has said. What are some of the things specifically that you've really taken to heart what you read and use that as inspiration?
I live by, you know, knowledge is in books and things like that, and I look at the wisdom that I get every day from reading or seeing, and I take that with me to life. If I feel like it's important, I should take it with me. So that's why I bring up Eminem, because you know it's something I read years ago, but it's on my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's on my mind that damn, this dude said never do that, so don't do it. Cause look how he made it and where he came from. Look at, you know, Jay-Z came from NYCHA housing like me. He's a billionaire now. You know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
shut him down. The music company said, nah, this not popping. You're not good enough. He said all the time. They told him all the time, nah, man, da. And where he do now, he is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He is hip hop. So, yeah, you know, basically on that part, yeah, you know, that's how I feel.
Yeah. Another supporter of yours I've seen on your page on Instagram is Busta Rhymes. What has he said to you about your music?
Oh, Buster, he's proud of the music I've been doing right now, because I've been doing it on my own. I cut a whole album with him before I went to prison. I was actually like in contract with them, like I was getting like $1 million budget and things like that. Like the same week the feds came and got me, things got, you know, rocky. So he's been supporting me. He's been co-signing me. He's been supporting me, and you know, and I'm just trying to go at different avenues at it, because he did waste a lot of money in the mix of putting the album together. You know what I mean? He say it's gonna happen, but I can't wait for that. You know what I mean?
You got to keep preparing and just, keep doing you if it doesn't happen.
Gotta keep preparing, keep doing me. You know what I'm saying? So we at that, but that's my brother before the music and everything. I know him, special. That's their best friends. He's like a pops to me, Buck's like an uncle to me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be family forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Saw the post on your
But
story. Saw the
yeah,
post on your story yesterday. Gilly the King reached out to you. He's going to be helping you out.
yeah. Yeah. He's gonna give me a slot in his podcast he got coming up. Hold on, bro. He's gonna give me a slot in his podcast that he's doing. So
That's good.
yeah, it's good. You know what I mean? And I didn't even ask him for it. I looked. One of my friends said he was putting something up, and I guess they was, how they add your name.
Yeah.
And then I just looked. I was like, oh shit. He was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna help you and all that. Send him some more music. He was like, I love your music. It's dope. It's the sound we missing. You know what I'm saying? So we rocking out.
Mm-hmm. Has there been any other people that have reached out to you in support of your music or that wants to work with you?
And then, well, yeah, like far as I got a joint coming with Paul Kane right now. Big B's, Dave East reached out to me recently. So money is involved a little bit, but
Who's someone that you want to work with?
Well, I want to work with Meek Mill.
Meek Mill.
Yeah, I want to work with Meek.
What do you like about Meek Mill's music?
I like he still got the struggle in him when he's spitting. You know what I mean? Still spitting for those who's in the struggle, and I can relate to the things he's been in. Sitting in a prison cell, and the injustice that's going on out here, and things like that. And I met him. I like him as a person.
Oh yeah, what was it like meeting him?
I met him in like 2011. We was at in Atlanta for the Hip Hop Awards, and it was dope. He actually put me in his video House Party in the beginning when it come on. I'm right there. Gave me a little scene in there. I just met him. I was Busta Rhymes' artist though. And then he, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, man, come over here, man, get in, whatever. I got in. And then, we left from there.
Mm-hmm. I think when you get that video on Worldstar, it's definitely gonna turn a lot of heads in the game. I think a lot of people are gonna be supporting.
Yeah, that's a fact. Me too. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I want to get the supporters in it, and just get that feel back, that good tone of music to come back, and hopefully by the first quarter I'll get back in contract with one of these major labels, and you know what I mean. Even if I'm going independent as my own, you know what I mean. I honestly don't want to sign with no rapper that's rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's good leverage for an artist if he's gonna be real with you, but I done seen the ups and the downs of this game. And it come with a lot of dreams being sold. It come with a lot of dreams being told, and a lot of wait for this. And by the time you look up, 5-6 years done passed, and you've been waiting for one of these artists that has to make songs every day himself and go on the road and, you know what I mean, fit you in his schedule and all of that. So I don't want to be in a mix of that anymore. I was in that, and there's nothing wrong with it. I learned a lot in the mix of it, studio-wise, production, doing the things that I need to do. But, as far as being with a rapper, no, I'm not doing that. I need to go to the connect, the plug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people in your position, not like your position, because you have a lot of great connects with, especially very talented with your music, but something that you could tell artists out there that are independent to look out for and to not, risk the temptation for when they're signing to a label or dealing with big artists. Like you said, because you said there's a lot of downs.
Yeah, a lot of downs. I want to say exactly like I said before. Don't, your dream might be for you. It might be something that God implanted in your mind and not for the other person around you to see, whether it's rapping, whether it's venture capitalism, whatever it is you're doing. You know what I mean? Your dream is just for you. You know what I'm saying? So So therefore, I say this: if you know you're great, if you know that you got that burning society desire in you, and you know you're gonna be great, and you feel that, don't waste time. And I don't want you to don't feel like you'll blow your opportunity, but don't waste time putting too much on, you know, a person that's in front of you. You know what I mean? They might come with an offer and say, "Oh yeah, I want to give this kid 600,000," but now this rapper who have more money than you will be like, "Oh no, I don't think that's good enough. I don't want that." But you living in poverty, you want that. I want that. I want them 3 albums and get my shot. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, like, don't have nobody artists, A&R managers. You know what I mean? When you got a goal and a dream, don't let people dictate your what you're doing. You know what I mean? Don't let people dictate it. And that's what I need to say about that down part. You know, read the paperwork. First of all, you know what I'm saying? You know, and also read personality and energy, because you might think that, you know, it's an ulterior motive and everything. You might think that, oh, this rapper cool, he like my shit, and all eventually he's locking you down in paperwork and owning you. You know what I mean? Maybe later on he got money, but you might not like him as a person. You might not want to sit in another room with him. You might not want to sit in the studio with him. You don't like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to be aware to this shit. Everybody's strange. You got to be aware to all of these things that come with business. It's people doing business that don't speak, but they bind in contract. You know what I mean? But we was cool at night before when we signed the contract, everything in the dream, and then as soon as it came, like, oh, nah, I don't like you as a person. So be aware of your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Be aware of it, because it's a flaky industry.
There's too many people who are superficial.
Yeah.
It's just,
God.
the one thing I just don't get is, when did people start dictating? That's what I don't understand, dictating what you have to sound like in this game.
You gotta give me some. Huh?
The one
My
thing I
bad. I'm
don't
sorry,
get,
bro.
no, it's all good. The one thing I just can't just wrap my head around is just, when did people just start dictating how people should sound, and they have to conform to one sound in the game?
Mm-hmm. The one sound in the game, you saying?
Yeah, like one sound. Like we call it mumble rap, different
Yeah,
terms.
I think just stay true to yourself. That's what I'm saying. Everybody got their own style and their own thing. You know what I mean? I be around a lot of the young generation, and you know, I like, everyone got a different sound, but I love it. It's all, you know what I mean? You make your lane. Young Thug got his own lane. You might hear a song. I got my New York flow, but man, this shit sound like some shit that Young Thug would be on, because he branded his own style, his own flow, his own. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm doing right now as well. I'm just branding myself. When you hear that, oh nah, I think I should get BKG on that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, and the sound that I'm jacking is the sound that, you know, was a beloved sound in the 90s. So, you know.
Who's someone from the newer generation? It could be a drill rapper or a trap rapper. Who's someone that you want to work with from the newer generation?
That I want to work with from the newer generation,
Yeah.
studio-wise. From the newer generation, I want to work with Little Baby. I want to work with, I like his artist too, 42 Doug. I like Little Mook, Mute. What's his name? Little Mook. The young kid, Little Mook, Little Muck.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Little TJ, I like him too. I want to work with him too. There's somebody else too I was thinking about.
Fabio.
Yeah, yeah. Not even Fabio. He is an artist around him named Drizzy Giuliani. I'm about to do something with him. I like him. He dope. He upcoming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to put Soulful together? I'm looking forward to that drop.
Well, I made it 2 years ago, so I did it fast in the studio. I got it like in the beginning of my page. I got it in Quad Studio when I actually did the song, and yeah, we put it together. We put it down quick, like, you know what I'm saying?
What made you choose the title for it, Soulful?
I felt like the beat was crying to me. It was in my soul. I could hear it. It was touching my soul.
Now, who produced that track? Was it the same guy from Germany, or was it a different track?
Nah, Joe Key. Joe Key is actually Busta Rhymes Barber, and they also produce Joe Key A&T. Yep.
How many tracks do you have done with them?
I have 5 tracks done with them.
This is gonna
With
lead to my
Busta
next.
Rhymes, with Busta Rhymes, I have like almost 30 tracks. I got stuff in there with him. I got stuff with MOP. I got stuff with Mary J. Blige. I got a song with Jeremiah. I got a bunch of songs I did. You know what I'm saying? I got beats from DJ Khaled, like right there in the studio working. So, you know,
That's good. That's
yeah.
yeah. I'm just waiting for you
Yeah.
to turn this game around.
Now we gonna turn it around right now, man. We dropping a video and you know, and we going from there.
It's just gonna lead me to my next question. As you mentioned before, you got a couple beats from the producers of work with Busta Rhymes, DJ Khaled. When can we expect a project from you?
This summer right now, like in another month, you could expect you know, a little EP, a hood EP from me. I'm naming it. I had a mixtape back before called Born in Poverty, so I'm naming it. I'm gonna name it like that too, and I'm gonna do volume 2. But we trying to get DJ Drama on it and do a Gangsta Grills with it. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's not what we're trying to do. I'm not gonna put it out unless we do that. You know? So
Yeah.
that's it right there. I'm working on Born in Poverty 2, and then you know, a single that we're gonna put out as well. Get back in these clubs when they open up or whatever, you know, radio stations, and get these spins going.
Yeah. Is there any major DJs that are gonna be spinning your records for sure?
Yeah, I'm DJ So Drewski. We getting with DJ Enough, and you know, I got a song called No Hook as well, and it's more up tempo street. You know, produced by whatever the
Oh, at
big
Power
producer.
105, right?
Yes, yeah. So that's actually what we're doing. You know, like in the mix after the No Hook joint we're about to drop right now. So you know, it's gonna go be on the new at 2 live interview at 9. DJ Shodruski, DJ Such One. Yeah, we going from there. That's the main 2 DJs that I'm working with on that project.
That's good. They need they
And
need they
whoever
need they need
special
people like
got
you.
Such One and stuff. Not Such One, Pro Styles.
That's good though. They need artists like you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man. So we're gonna work. We're gonna uplift these communities. We're gonna talk about what's going on. We're gonna, you know what I mean. We're gonna give back as the universe give to us. We're gonna give back. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna, you know, at the same time, we're gonna help. You know what I mean? I'm gonna help the youth. I'm actually going. You know, you're not getting no younger, so you know, I'm working with the younger dudes too. You know what I'm saying? Get them in there, and you know, we work out some type of agreements, and you know, you take more of the contract or whatever percentage it is, and you know what I mean, get you out there too on the road while you with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do this for too long. I'm trying to branch off and do other things. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of young kids in my community and around that, you know, that I feel could go further than me because I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see, you know, people grow. I like to see people grow. I'm not one of them dudes who got envy in my heart or hate or something. Like, you know, with some people you can't play your music for. You can't say that, yo, you know what I mean? This other dude hot, nah, I'm the hottest nigga. Nah, you know, we all might be hot in our own way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your bag might come from you helping him out. The bag you think, you know what I'm saying? So it come from all ways, and you gotta just look at it like it. That's how I look at life.
You mentioned before, just speaking about like what's going on right now, the issues of police brutality and justices and protests out there. Were you
Right.
going to be dropping a track soon talking about those issues?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're working on that this week. Yep.
I've
So
been
I don't
I've
know
been
the title of it
advocating
yet.
I've been advocating about that for years now because I feel as though rappers aren't really doing their part in speaking on issues anymore.
Yeah, I felt like that too. And I felt like, you know, when they did step up, they, you know, used some of them in the wrong way. Like, you know, I say some names. I didn't like how T.I. came up and said, yo, you're tearing my city down, and it didn't have nothing to do with your city. You know what I'm saying? And the looting and all that, you know, you're very wealthy. You don't know what these people been through in life. This country been robbing us forever. You know what I'm saying? So a little week of going in the store and getting something, sit down, because then you're the same person that talk about, oh, we need to stand up and do this. We need to do that. I feel like these rappers are very hypocritical. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Then I don't like stuff like that. And it's not him. It's, you know what I mean? Let the people do. Let's go on.
Yeah.
Let it go on. Some people ain't as rich as you. Some people ain't as fortunate. We just came out of pandemic. People been in the house. That little $1,200 check ain't do shit. Why you think they went in the store? They hungry.
Yeah.
They hungry. They don't have $120 million like you, and money is never an issue. They're hungry.
Exactly.
So sit your ass down and let them march. Get your rapping ass down and go and let them go march. That's how I felt about it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you ain't standing out here. You ain't in the field with us and things like that. You know.
Something that pissed me off. Did you watch it? You watched George Floyd's memorial?
Yeah, I watched the Killing in the memorial.
Yeah, I saw the memorial, and something that pissed me off was all the celebrities sitting there front row. They were getting shout outs. I'm like, this isn't the time for that. This isn't about them.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy about that. This is about George Floyd right now. It's not about, I think Kevin Hart was there. T.I. was there, I think.
Yeah, he was there. He was the first one that came, and like, you know, I don't like that. I don't like when he, you know, 2 Chainz said something. What are y'all doing? Y'all, why? But when you were very poor, you didn't have a problem with that happening. You didn't have a problem with that happening. You actually was the nigga who was buying the stuff from them when they came or doing something. But now you're on a high horse, and this is your city and your country and your city, and you doing all this. Nah, fuck you and your money. You heard? Niggas is tired. Everybody ain't rich. Everybody ain't as fortunate as you. People out here dying. People out here grinding. You know what I'm saying? Sit your rapping ass down. I was mad they brought them rappers up there like, you know what I mean, get T.I. What the fuck Little Yachty doing up there? What the fuck you got Little Yachty up here talking about? This nigga is rapping about drugs and perky niggas, and what are you doing? You're not no activist. You're not about this.
Yeah.
Then you go on his, I'm gonna crash my Ferrari and the thing. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? You're not for this. You know what I mean? None of them rappers, not even me. You know what I mean? Rappers just rap. You know what I mean? Put somebody up there with meaning. Nobody don't want to see T.I. right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people are capitalizing on this situation so that they get fame off of it.
Yeah, fame and hate. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're either gonna like you or you're gonna make somebody not like you in the process of it. So, you know, everything ain't for you. Everything ain't for you rappers. You heard? Everything ain't for you. You can't calm the people down right now. You heard?
Would you make a J. Cole's track that just dropped if you listen to it?
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, he just dropped the track. I didn't really listen to it, but I heard it got some. It was very controversial. Someone said it got a lot of. There was some positive feedback, and there was some negative feedback. I really got to tune in and check it out. I've been so busy lately, but I saw that he dropped it, and I think he was speaking on the issues right now.
Right.
I will tell you this: I did check out that Public Enemy track that just dropped, produced by DJ Premier.
Word? I need to hear it. I'm gonna put it on after this.
Yeah, they just dropped the track, and I'm not surprised. They're the ones that come in for the save, as they've always been, to talk about what's going on in society and call it out for what it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna listen to the track when we hang up.
Yeah, Public Enemy wants. It's available on all platforms. I know Chuck D's been posting it. Flavor Flav's been posting it. So you could definitely check that one out. And I think that's really a track that we need right now.
Yeah. Word. So yeah, that will be like one of my tracks for this week that I'm gonna work on putting together and you know, try to do it as best as I can.
And I'll be promoting that too for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely throw it up and just try to make it real felt, real heartfelt, real, you know, in raw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Raw, and so it's not how it is, man.
It's gonna have emotion in it. That's something that music doesn't have anymore.
Wait!
Emotion and a message.
Yeah, we're gonna put a lot of motion and message in there, and a lot of thought, and you know, things like that.
Now, as a rapper named BKG, what made you choose that name?
Wow. Well, my name was in the neighborhood. People called me Gutter, so you know, when Busta Rhymes had did a name search, like 100 gutters came up. So we had to figure out how we was gonna do it. My boy Special was like, "Oh, we gonna name you BKG." You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn Gutter. Like, all right, bet. Just started running with that.
Brooklyn Gunner.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know he did a name search. Because I remember when I asked Prey about it, he gave him his name too. So it's really interesting how Busta Rhymes gives rappers names.
Yeah. He definitely did give him his name.
And it works too.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I love it. It's good. Good. Unique, very unique.
Growing up in Brooklyn, what was your most favorite thing that you always remember about growing up there?
Growing up in Brooklyn, my most favorite thing.
Yeah.
I would have to say, I would have to say like music. You know what I'm saying? Music, basketball, and it's different when I would grow up from as a kid from now. It was much better. It was like it was much more like love, like unity, and people was outside more, and it was always shootings, but you know what I mean? It was a little bit more better, I think, growing up, but I was young, so it's hard to tell now, but that's what I love from Brooklyn. I love it made me who I am. It taught me about, having heart and, you know, survival. It taught me survival skills and things like that.
In your opinion, who are the top 5 rappers to come out of Brooklyn?
Top 5 rappers that come out of Brooklyn:
Yeah.
Biggie, Jay, Fab, Mano. Out of Brooklyn, and
Big Daddy Kane?
Mano, Big Daddy Kane. Nah, he's not on my list. And me.
And you you always got to put yourself in there.
Facts.
Yeah. That's a good top 5 though.
Good top 5, man.
Who are some other artists from Brooklyn that we could look forward to seeing in the future that you know? Because I know you said that you know a couple artists that are storytelling like you.
Hold on. Repeat the question.
Who are some artists that, because I know you mentioned before that you know a few artists in Brooklyn. Who are some artists that are similar, that are doing what you do in storytelling that we could look forward to seeing in the future, perhaps?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
my bro Hootie Skull, he rap. He got them both. But when he gets to the talking and stuff like that, I like him. And like far as that content, I want to say prayers, you know what I'm saying? Got that other feel, like dope feel, and you saying just as far as upcoming, right?
Yeah.
And what's the boy that the song with? Oh, the boy that Ballin made. Yes. Oh. Yeah.
Now, as a sport, are
So
you
that's what I'm
sports?
saying. That kind of sound. I'm not mentioning a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that I said is, I don't really hear that sound no more like that. You know, which would be good. It's good and it's bad.
Yeah.
Speed it up. Some people love it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy for the views I get. I'm happy for millions of views. It's not hundreds of thousands, but I'm happy that what I got. It's just more work.
Yeah. Everything's going to help you out in the end, just getting you views and recognition. Because as soon as if your name keeps ringing, everywhere. You're gonna be buzzing and popping off soon.
Hold on.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, what you said now?
No, if we see your name all over the place, it's gonna be ringing and buzzing. That means you're gonna be popping off soon. That's important.
Hold on, my headphones keep going in and out. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. I hear you now. What you said?
It's gonna be important for you, you know, just if you're getting, you know, you get these interviews and people start playing your records, and once you hit Worldstar, because now you're gonna be popping.
And I like, starting from the bottom. I don't mind starting from the bottom. That's why, I told you when I missed the interview the other day, I wanted to redo it or whatever. I reached back out to you guys.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. You know, I'm gonna have your music. I have your music spinning. I have Paid in Full playing on Live 365. So.
Oh, you do? Paid in Full?
Yeah.
Yeah, that freestyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got that.
it's helping me out. Good looking. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. Once I'm back on campus, I'm doing all my shows from home now. I'll be getting that played around campus for you, especially when Soulful comes out. That'll be the one to get played.
Yeah, thank you. When will you be back on campus?
I'm hoping probably September, because they're trying to keep us all closed off still because of the whole pandemic and everything. They don't want too many crowds around, and the university's closed down now, so everything's just live from everyone's home studios, and we're just working off that.
Right. Well, I can't wait till you get back on campus and spinning Soulful or whatever it is, man. I'm sure you have shows and stuff that be going on, events and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, so I'll come through, put something down and stuff. Me and
that would be good.
Just did a song together, so maybe we can come perform it or whatever it is, whatever it takes to make it to the top, from where.
Yeah, definitely. I know we have showcases, artist showcases, different performances around campus. And I know someone closely who puts those performances together, so I'll definitely add your name to that list.
All right, yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, because St. John, it's a borough away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's in Queens.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, so it's.
Oh, yeah, St. John's right there on Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drive by every day.
Yeah, close by, so get you to come in there. How much inspiration did Eric B and Rakim have on for that song title "Paid in Full"?
A lot. I actually was looking at Rakim, and I actually was looking at the movie Paid in Full. So I just put it in that day. Like, I just put it together and was like, yo, Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it actually worked out. It's just, quick little freestyle. And, that's the format. We're going to just keep dropping those, like, them full videos, freestyle, get up at the radio station, and then try to get this on.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how you keep it moving. It's important.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
So it's going to either be dropping tonight or tomorrow night, Soulful, Worldstar Hip-Hop. Make sure everyone go check that out. I'm looking forward to it because I think it's going to be big. This could really just turn the culture around in the right way in which we need it to.
That's a fact. I think that you love the record. I'm thankful that you love Soulful. I'm thankful that you feel that, it might be that his single, man. Who knows? It might, you know what I'm saying? It might just do it, So, yeah.
I think it definitely could be.
Me too.
BKG, is there anything else you want to get out on the show? Anything else?
Nah, I just want to get out there, man. I appreciate your support, man. It means a lot coming from where I'm from and things I've been through in life, and every bit of support, every bit of a positive action is just always a plus and a blessing from God. Yeah, all right, bet. Yeah, I feel like it's all is a blessing for God. Yo, I'm gonna send you a beat. All right, be safe. All right. My bad. Yeah, so I just feel like it's all a blessing from God, and you know, and it's just finally working, and it's actually working, you know, on my own. Like I don't have an overhead over me. You know what I mean? That's what I was telling you. But that was my main part of this. Anyway, that was the main part of this session that I felt, you know, this conversation that we had. The main part, it got down to that overhead part. You know what I'm saying? Like you might see something that nobody can see. You know what I mean? And don't want to move on it. And then after all these years pass, you look up and you wasted 6 years, 7 years waiting for the next man. And then when you do it on your own, you might be a little older. So, you know, I'm just thankful for God that I could still be able to work right now. I could still rekindle what I left off.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
And I hope that, you know, I'm speaking to newer artists, you know, some people younger than me, and they hear me out and what I'm saying right now, and you know, just keep it on a real positive note, and you know, don't let no one kill your dream or your spirit or your soul, or you know, saying that you can't do it because they can't see what's in your mind, or even if they feeding you the wrong. And you know what I mean? And you're not going nowhere. Don't sit around nobody and it's not going. You know what I mean? If you every day you just, you know what I mean? Damn man, yo, it's gonna work today. We're doing it, but we're not recording. We're not doing nothing to make it go forward. So how could it go forward? Don't waste your time around that. That's my main jewel of all of this music thing that I've seen being in the industry or around the people. Don't wait for nobody. Don't wait for nobody.
It's important. You got to move on your own if you have to. Don't wait for anyone.
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to, you know, rub shoulders with important people. And you might feel like this was the right decision. Oh, I'm with this guy. I'm next to Jay-Z, and you know, I can't. I don't care if I gotta wait 10 years. Nah, he wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like that. Just because a nigga popping, you might, you know, God will put you here to give you motivation. You'll be here too with him, not to just sit around him for 6 years and you know, and not to say that, you know, that happened to me. I'm just saying, you know, I've seen things go on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, that's about it right there. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta go now.
Yeah. I appreciate
Right.
I appreciate your
Right.
time, BKG. I'm going to be promoting Soulful when it drops, and anything else you got in the future. I'll be in touch because once everything's back to normal soon here, hopefully, I want you to come in for an interview once you got that project going.
I'm coming right to you, Max. You heard? I appreciate you having me on the show. Anytime, you know, I'm going to repost. I follow you. You know, you got good energy. I wish you, you know, more success in what you're doing. And, you know, we can link up in the future and just, you know, get it rocking.
No doubt. I'm going to be promoting this interview too. Soulful. That's
Thank you. Thank
big.
you. Thank you for playing my song. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Keep the culture alive. There's a lot of vultures
I
out
will.
there.
I will. With all my heart.
All right, BKG. Tell them where they can follow you on Instagram and all that stuff.
You can find me on Instagram, Gudda, Gudda 2724. Gudda, Gudda 2724 on IG.
There you have it. All right, BKG. Take care and stay safe out there, all right?
Take care. You stay safe too as well, my brother.
No doubt. Peace.